Sorry. So I'm going to be looking at this paper a lot because I finished writing this about 20 minutes ago. I know you're thinking, but the show's been going on for 45 minutes. I know. I ran from my house to here when I finished it. So here it is. It's pretty exciting to be up here. Pike president, telling jokes, trying to be funny. I can't help but notice, though, that the only reason that I was allowed to do this was because Trey wouldn't let me do my original plan. My original plan was us and a few guys. We were going to sing the acoustic version of Get Low. Allegedly, that song is too bad to sing in a setting where everyone can understand the words. You'll get that later when you Google the lyrics to wonder what they are. But whenever he asked me to do this, I thought, yeah, sure. Like, I'm a pretty funny guy, I guess. Why not get up in front of a bunch of people and tell a bunch of jokes? That seems fun. It wasn't until yesterday that I realized I'm not funny at all. Absolutely not. I couldn't think of anything. Hence why I just finished writing this 20 minutes ago. Hope it's funny. I thought it was also weird that whenever he asked me to do it, he said, hey man, will you get up in front of a bunch of people and act like a douchebag for 5 minutes? And I was like, I'm not saying it's going to be hard. I just got to act like myself, right? But then it really hit me. I know exactly why he asked me to do this. I actually missed his. I'm assuming it was semi-funny. But you'll remember his more being more funny than me because of how stupid my jokes are. And that's why he asked me to do it. Because he wanted to look better. And he wanted to look better than the Pike president. I can promise you that. Hold on. I'm dyslexic, so this is going to take a second. So anyway, I had to think of something funny. I had to think of anything that I could think that was even remotely funny that would make people kind of like, that was stupid. So I thought, what better than a simple parent joke? Everyone has those dad jokes. I'm really good at those. So I thought of the plainest parents I could think of, my own, of course. And I thought of the funniest joke that my dad ever told me. And it goes like this. He says, 2 guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks. There you go. So anyway, that's me. I tell stupid dad jokes that aren't funny at all, and I continue telling them regardless. So anyway, then it was back to the grind. I had to think of something that was funny. Something that was actually funny. I got one laugh there. So I thought, what better jokes than stereotypes? The only reason stereotypes are funny is because they are always true. Always. And I will tell you this, perfect example. If stereotypes weren't true, then every pike in this room wouldn't be a douchebag. And everyone in this room knows that they are. So, a little bit about myself. I'll start off with a story about my childhood. When I was a kid, I was afraid of a monster in my closet, which seems like a traditional issue that a parent could deal with, right? But my dad's a little different. My dad doesn't care or understand societal norms. And so when I told him that there was a monster in my closet, his only words to me was, shut the closet door. Which seems stupid, but try. I dare you to try to be scared of a monster that is locked in a closet. It's not scary at all. So it sounds stupid. He's really dry and kind of an asshole, but that's okay. It worked. A little bit more about where I came from. I grew up in an area, and I say area because it's not big enough to be a town. It's called Bethel, America. Yeah. The real BA. If you're from a small town, you understand that if the town is small enough, it is no longer appropriate to say the state that it is in. Because honestly, no one really gives a shit. We were, thanks, bud. I paid him $20 to do that. But anyway, we were a small town in Oklahoma, just like any other small town in Oklahoma. There's casinos everywhere, and Indians have to make their money somehow. And I know, like that seems racist, but it's not racist. It's a stereotype. And what did we learn about stereotypes? Is that they are always true, always. Anyway, I lived in the country, but we weren't as country as a lot of people that we lived around. A lot of people I went to high school with. We owned about half an acre, and for you guys that came from Edmond, an acre is a unit of measurement for land. But my dad thought it necessary to make it at least appear like we were from the country. So he started calling me J-Bob. Like really, he called me that for about 2 years. And still today, it's the name of his Wi-Fi network. But that's a real thing. He really called me J-Bob. It was really annoying. And nobody got the joke because it wasn't funny. It was another one of those dad jokes that wasn't funny at all. But one thing I love about like just the same as stereotypes is cliche. I love cliches. Even more specifically, I love graduation valedictorian cliches. Everyone knows them, and I can almost guarantee you that at least one of these things was said at your graduation valedictorian speech. You can always start off with the classics. Well, we made it. Yeah, we did. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought the gown and everything, but no, I'm glad you told me. Thanks, we made it. And then, you always love the, this isn't the end, this is the beginning. Okay. The beginning, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Perfect. But let's get a little bit deeper. And, you can always, you never fails going with, you can be anything that you want to be. Right? Okay, you can be anything you want to be. But what they don't tell you is there are a lot of obstacles in that. You can be anything you want to be, but you have to jump rope with so many different things, like, let's say, college GPAs, gas money, that girlfriend that's still in high school and wants you to come back every weekend. Then, obviously every single night, whenever you have to eat half a package of ramen noodles, and the reason you have half a package is because you ate the other half last night and wanted to have something for tonight. But the biggest obstacle of them all, alcohol. Because alcohol tastes good. And it makes you do really dumb things. And if you don't believe me, ask every single sorority girl in this room. Whoa. I know. We don't drink alcohol and do stupid things. I realize that. But it's a stereotype. And if there's one thing we learned tonight, it's that all stereotypes are always true. That's all I have.